I'm Sasha of Sasha Makes Cards, and welcome to this month's YouTube hop for Cherry on Top Crafts. The theme for this month's hop is animals, so I am making a fall animal themed card featuring the Storybook Fall stamp set from Honeybee Stamps. When I first saw this stamp set, I knew it is exactly what I want to use for this month's hop because it has the animals, the dogs, and it's fall themed, and I thought it was so cute. It's so cute. And I said this last month, Thanksgiving is in October in Canada, so after that and after Halloween, my mind is just straight into Christmas. However, it is still fall, and Thanksgiving for the US has yet to happen. So I thought, why not still acknowledge the fact that it's still fall and make a fall themed card. Although after this, I think most of what I'm going to make is probably Christmas, but that's okay. To make this card, I stamped 4 images from the stamp set. Here I only stamped 3. That's because after I had stamped them and cut them out, and I was planning my card, now that I had the images cut out, I decided to stamp another image, which I didn't decide to show because you already see this here. But I stamped out the 2 dog images, the apple tree, as well as the barrel of apples, because I thought it would go really nicely together and make a nice, cute little scene. I stamped all of those using Honeybee Stamps Intense Black ink, and then fussy cut them using both a pair of spring-assisted scissors as well as a precision cutting knife when it came to the more intricate parts of the tree. For coloring the images, I used alcohol markers. I kept it kind of simple. I colored both the tree and the dogs brown, as well as the barrel. And then, of course, I colored the apples red. And then I decided to color the little bandana and the overalls that the dogs are wearing red as well. I wanted to keep it cohesive, and I thought it also nicely matched the background that I was going to make. For the leaves, I started coloring them green, but then I remembered this is a fall card, and they're not going to be green for very much longer, so I decided to add a little bit of yellow on the ends of the leaves to kind of make it look like they are about to turn colors. For the background, I made a simple gradient background using just 2 colors of Distress Oxide inks in kind of fall colors to match the colors that I used for the images. I used candied apple and then spiced marmalade, starting with candied apple at the top, going into spiced marmalade, fading it out to white at the bottom. Creating a 2 or 3 color gradient using oxide inks as a background for a card is probably one of my most go-to background ideas. I always love how it turns out. It always looks nice, and then you add a bit of splatter, which is what I did here. I used the Spellbinders Splatter White Opaque Watercolor Bleed Proof paint. I just got it not long ago and I've been testing it out, and I actually really like it, so I used that to splatter the background. But this style of background is always my favorite. It's really easy, it's really fun, and it goes so well with so many things. Something else I really like about the new Spellbinders Splatter White watercolor paint that I've been trying, and this is just this is just me. The other paint I use for splattering, I've had it for a couple years at this point, so it's starting to dry out a bit, and sometimes it's kind of hard to get it out of the little jar that it's in. However, this is a fresh little thing of paint, so it's so much nicer to get out and splatter with, but that's kind of just a me problem. To finish off the card, I stamped a sentiment on a strip so that I could put it at the bottom of the card. I decided to go with "Life's bounty is sweetest when shared with friends." I thought it was really cute and matched the theme of the card, and then I glued everything down using some Barely Art glue just onto my ink blended A2 card background. Once everything was glued, I simply just trimmed off any overhanging excess from the card. And that is the completed card project. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the description for a complete list of all the design team members participating in this hop and to hop along for a chance to win a $25 gift card to shop at a Cherry on Top Crafts. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.